Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. Today we're going to be talking about Ripple XRP. I just refreshed this site as we do see a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot, but we do see Bitcoin basically fighting and breaking down from that 49.3K level quite a bit now. It's basically shown signs of weakness, so I'm not expecting anything too crazy until that level is fully broken. We could see it tonight, we could see it tomorrow, we could see it later on this week. Until we hit a nice validation point, I don't expect too much price movement on XRP or Bitcoin or the entire market for that instance. So I'm watching these two very closely throughout this week as well. I'm also watching them closely tonight. Same with, tomorrow I'm watching the indices and the dollar, as you guys already know from my previous video today. So until any sort of validation pinpoint is actually made on Bitcoin, there's nothing to really report on that. But as you guys already know, I will continue to report on it throughout the week to keep you guys updated. So with that being said, today we're going to be talking about Ripple XRP. We're going to be talking about market cap, CBDCs, all that kind of juicy stuff. So first and foremost, we're going to be talking about this tweet here. So we do see this is from Anders or Anderson, whatever you want to call him. But we do see here personal opinion: when Ripple had closed meetings with certain central banks, it's most likely they discussed either CBDC prototypes built on the XRP ledger or private ledger or interoperability for CBDC interledger protocol. So I think a lot of people get confused in regards to why the CBDC needs to be built on a ledger technology or utilize a ledger technology or even just utilize a bridge technology. It's the idea of they need to be able to interoperate with each other. For an example, the CBDC in America needs to be able to interoperate with the CBDC over in China. You might be wondering, well, why? Why does it need to? Well, it's simple, right? So it's all about efficiency and scaling opportunities. For an example, a CBDC that is built in the US, in order to transact with a CBDC built overseas or any other banking system outside of the United States, basically would need to work like we have fiat now. So it's going to basically still take that 3 to 5 day settlement time. It's going to be costly. It's not going to be efficient. It's not going to be scalable. So it's going to basically be just, hey, we have a central, banking digital currency, but it's still as inefficient as the fiat dollar that we even have right now. So what is the big point? Now, interoperability or a ledger technology allows for them to communicate with one another and actually transact at that fast instance of 3 to 5 seconds for a settlement time, very low cost fee, and it allows for efficiency and scaling opportunities. That is why we do need CBDCs to be built with crypto adoption in terms of a ledger technology, private ledger, or even interoperability. I've told you guys so many times that interoperability is such a massive use case, and it truly is. But also, when we talk about XRP and Ripple being worth trillions of dollars in terms of market cap, even up to quadrillions of dollars in market cap, a lot of people get confused on why we get to that point and how it actually does get to that point. Well, it's the idea of unlocking capital, unlocking liquidity that is locked away. That is such a bad, pretty much method of transacting, which we use on a day-to-day basis. So when we actually fully unlock that, when we fully, unlock efficiency within the CBDC and the finance sector, I think that that's where the true value of XRP will shine and actually be unlocked. Now, I do also want to talk to you guys about this. So we do see here, using a DLT, distributed ledger technology, even going back to this, right? A DLT, or which XRP is basically a DLT, or private ledger, basically could save financial institutions between $15 and $20 billion annually by 2022. Just hold. And it even says here, right, the blockchain potential in financial services is huge and has several applications which span across payments, capital markets, trade services, investment and wealth management, securities and commodities exchanges. Analysis done by Santander, oh wow, look at that, an XRP partner, nothing too crazy there, right? Suggests that distributed ledger technologies could reduce banks' infrastructure costs attributable to cross-border payments, securities trading, and regulatory compliance by between $15 to $20 billion per annually by 2022. Now, I'm just going to say this right now. With XRP being, pretty much the top dog in this space in regards to massive amounts of partners with major banking systems and structures around the world. I do think that it has the highest probability of grasping a lot of this market. I know that there's other DOTs. I understand that there's other fintech assets in this space that are doing incredibly well for themselves in terms of adoption and innovation. But I do think that XRP has the highest probability to reach a lot of these global customers, especially once we do get regulatory clarity. Now, in regards to that, I also want to talk to you guys about this. So this is coming from David Schwartz. This is a full-on quote. The end game is just money moving invisibly as easily as information. Now, I do think that we'll get to this point at some point in time, but we do see that this is quoting central bank digital currencies are about to go live on RippleNet. Let that sink in. And I do think that this is the end game, right? The end game is allowing money to move silently, quickly, invisibly, without even seeing it. The low-cost fees are going to be astronomically valuable for a lot of these major companies, major institutions as well. Financial institutions are going to save massive amounts of money a year. And I've told you guys multiple times, these major companies, they want to save money. They will do and pay any sort of price tag to save more money. For an example, if I was a major financial institution and I was paying $1 billion a year in just fees alone, and a company said, hey, pay us $250 billion and we could pretty much cut your fees in half, I would obviously pay it because I'm still making $250 billion after paying them the $250 billion anyways. So I do think that at the end of the day, Ripple and XRP are going to do extremely well, especially in the space of CBDCs. We're talking about, massive, banking structures as well being updated and innovated with Ripple and XRP, and I do think that this is only a matter of time. Now, we also see here Ripple customer AI Ansari exchange. We even see here Dubai economy and AI Ansari exchange cooperate to facilitate BRL payment services. This is no joke. We're seeing a lot more innovation and a lot more adoption happening in regards to Ripple customers. And, when we talk about this, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, it's just a Ripple customer, so it doesn't mean anything. It does mean something because any payment that moves over a customer or a client from Ripple is using most likely RippleNet at some point in time, obviously using XRP. Now, they're not obligated to have to use XRP all the time. For an example, even with a CBDC, we are not obligated to use XRP all the time if they are using, for an example, RippleNet. Now, when does XRP actually get utilized? Well, it's simple, right? So Bank A is in the United States, Bank B is in China. In order for Bank A in the United States to transact with Bank B, they would have to use RippleNet in terms of the ODL service using XRP. But if I was a US-based client and I was transacting to another US-based client, I wouldn't have to use XRP. It's pretty simple. Now, in regards to more adoption happening, we do see here AirWallex touches down in North America. Now, we do see that this is a global fintech platform. Today announced its launch in the US. This launch represents AirWallex's expansion into North America as AirWallex continues its international growth momentum. Now, we do know that AirWallex is actually a partner of Ripple as well. So this is going to move fast, especially considering the fact that they are already operating across 12 offices with a global team of over 900 employees. They are moving fast. This is going to be a massive way of transacting in terms of their cross-border payment needs in a fast, transparent, and secure way. This is going to move very quickly. And if you guys actually watch what's happening behind closed doors in regards to XRP, you'd understand how massive this actually is. Now, they are supported by a partnership with domestic bank Evolve Bank and Trust, a technology-focused financial services organization and banking as a service provider. Now, this is the start of what's to come. And yes, this is a full-on Ripple client. So when we talk about this, we see more and more expansions, more and more adoption, innovation happening within Ripple and crypto in general. I'm telling you guys, you're going to want to pay attention to what is happening behind closed doors with Ripple customers and clients. Now, in regards to this, what is going to be happening is the fact that when we talk about Ripple XRP and its potential, right, we do see here Ripple is quickly becoming the standard for digital value transfer globally. If they can accomplish this, they'll solve $1 trillion value transfer issues. We even see here, they could take days or weeks. Every year, all around the world, there's $180 trillion worth of cross-border payments made every year with a combined cost of $1.7 trillion. That doesn't even consider the money lost with unfavorable currency conversions. Ripple's aiming to change that and make international payments simple and cost-effective. In other words, they'll hope to become the internet of value. Now, I just want to say, we even see here, XRP Ripple price prediction. Let me tell you something crazy. If you would have invested $900 into XRP back in 2014, you would be a millionaire right now. So we could just say, 2014, it's been about 7 years. Just imagine 7 years from now what XRP will be actually worth. We even see here, if XRP is adopted fully and is utilized in the way Ripple is hoping for, the standard consensus estimates that XRP would reach around a $7 trillion market cap and a price of $90 plus. Now, I don't even think that it's going to be $90. I think it's going to be well more, right? I mean, we're talking about solving trillions, moving trillions and trillions of dollars, solving trillions of dollars worth of problems, and it's only the beginning. Look at the list of the leading partners of Ripple and how they use it, guys. I mean, this is crazy. We're talking about 300 plus financial institutions, which I've already talked about multiple times. But we're seeing Bank of America. They're using, for an example, reports BOA testing. Ripple's technology has been rampant since 2016. Only recently, the executives at the Bank of America confirmed the partnership. I'm telling you guys, they're all working with them. We even see here, it's about you as a client and the infrastructure you have and the ability for us to integrate, whether that's with platforms and capabilities that we built or partnerships that we have with the likes of Ripple or Swift. We even see here American Express and Santander. We even still see the fact that they are still working within XRP, SBI Holdings. We already know SBI has been a huge partner for Ripple, as they pretty much allowed them to open more ODL services across the board overseas. MoneyGram, National Bank of, I can't even say that name to be completely honest with you. We even see Money Match, Standard Chartered Bank, Westpac Institutional Bank, and Bank of Australia, Royal Bank of Canada. I mean, the list just goes on and on. I'm telling you guys, Ripple is no joke. And even when we go back to Forbes, they're saying meet Ripple and XRP, cryptocurrency for banks. It couldn't be any more evidently clear that XRP and Ripple are going to do massive amounts of money a year in terms of moving it, solving it. We even see down here, right? Here's the advantages. Fast settlement, very low fees, versatile exchange network, used by large financial institutions. They even realize it. Here's the disadvantages. Look at this, somewhat centralized. Absolutely not. It is one of the most decentralized assets in the space if people will just do their research. We even see here a large pre-mined XRP supply. They need the supply to fully operate. The supply is not fully owned by anybody at Ripple. It's just in the overall control of Ripple in terms of using it to actually transact that massive amount of capital that's going to go over the XRP ledger. We even see a recent SEC action against XRP. So all three of these are somewhat easily to debunk. But nonetheless, when we talk about how much money is actually going to go over XRP, we already know the true value. Like, we're talking about trillions and trillions of dollars. Like, even right now, XRP is sitting at about $1.15 at a 53.4, almost $53.5 billion market cap. It's severely undervalued. And for what it's worth, XRP at, we'll just say another 7 years, will be almost too expensive for individuals to actually buy massive amounts of it. So with that being said, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.